Westleigh Park is home to many animals. We call this a biodiverse region. There aren't many left these days, and that's why this place is so magical. In one morning, you can hear over 30 species of bird, big and small. Birds have a special relationship with the trees. The trees give the birds a safe place to rear their young, and I don't think that's too much to ask. The birds drop seeds on healthy soils and give way to new trees. Beautiful, fresh, new plants for iconic Australian animals to feed on. But what if I told you that all of this was only because of what was happening in and on the ground? That's right. Ground-based life contributes to life in the air. It takes man-made pollution and stores it away. It regulates natural order and stabilizes populations so they don't get out of nature's control. And it starts at the ground in these places. Turpentine ironbark forest is home to fungi, moss, and a lot of underground creatures, all of which keep the balance and share fertility from one cycle to another. The leaf litter preserves the moisture in the ground and makes it a safe haven for the tradesmen of the earth. With the right amount of water in the topsoil, the ground can self-aerate and give way to the growth of mycelium, which helps the trees to grow and communicate. Each organism produces something from what they themselves used. It is a symbiosis of all involved. What was the end for one organism is just the start for another. This broad symbiosis is highly sensitive. Without a healthy network of fungi, there will be no canopy, and the land will dry out, making it unlivable for many of the beings that currently live there. When this happens, the trees that survive will be isolated. Natural cycles will be closed. The compacting of the ground from innocent human actions does contribute to making the soil uninhabitable. It wheels organisms over and makes way for foreign nutrients to come in. Nutrients that compete with others, diluting the life that has existed in turpentine ironbark forest since before our own species harnessed fire. The removal of one shrub and some leaf litter sets off a feedback loop for the surrounding beings. One that we can't immediately see, but we will if it keeps happening. Time and time again, we as a species have convinced ourselves that we can fix nature if and when it is ruined by our own kind. Time and time again, we have fallen for the same arguments. And we have failed on every single occasion, usually by accident. Now, some people think that we can clear the leaf litter and ride our bikes on it, and that there will be no effect. Isn't it time to acknowledge that maybe we need to listen to Mother Nature and just let her be. Westleigh Park must be saved.